Good morning. Yes, good morning. My name is Diana, and I am a 14th year teacher in the state of Illinois, and welcome to my channel. So, we are on our way to our space. So I was there yesterday, and I kind of got a little feel like now my desks and everything are in my classroom, and I finally got my rosters, so I know how many kids are on my list. And so I started rearranging all of my desks and making sure everything seemed a little bit more organized. Unfortunately, I didn't have my things yesterday, so I wasn't able to set anything up. I have a bunch, I don't know if you can see back there. I wasn't able to set up a lot of stuff in terms of getting it together because I didn't have my car, and so I didn't have everything situated. So, but today I took everything that I dropped off at my mom's house plus a few little extras, and I'm gonna drop that off today. I still have another set of things that are in my garage at my house, but since I had my two kiddos this morning, I couldn't bring that stuff here because I had to drop them off in the morning to my mom, and I wasn't gonna have room for them if I put the other ones, because I think I have excuse me, I have two more totes, and then just some random things that need to go in. So that's gonna be Monday, which kind of stinks because I was trying to remember to bring my border, or not my border, I'm sorry, my better than paper, why can't I speak? To put up my bulletin boards, because even though we don't have walls, my room has one wall and we have two bulletin boards on there, so I do need to put up two bulletin boards, but that's it, because everything else, and they're small, not too crazy, but everything else obviously is like bookshelves or whiteboards, so it's not that bad. So I don't have a lot to do, so that's the plus, but it's it would have been nice to at least get those bulletin boards done, but I also have all those other bins have the border and stuff at home as well. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm headed there now. I'm gonna unload my car. My mentor, now that I'm new to the district, they give you a mentor, and so she was like, I'll help you carry your stuff, and I was like, no, I feel really bad. But she said she'll get me a cart, so that'll be nice, so I can kind of wheel some of my stuff into the building so I don't have to carry it, because one of my totes are really, really heavy. So but yeah, so I will try to get some footage of being in my classroom. Yesterday I was thinking about it, and it's just I think I'm definitely gonna have to do recording with voiceovers. So if you guys don't like that, I'm very sorry, because honestly, I don't know if you guys enjoy the conversational piece or if the voiceovers are good, but yeah, so I will probably have to do that, because it's just, I think it would just be too much, because if I have a free moment to record, I might be disrupting other people who are in their classroom. So I'm thinking I might just end up having to record what I'm doing and then do the voiceovers at home at a later time. So yeah, so I'll check in with you guys. Like I said, I'll give you guys a little bit of video of how I'm working in my classroom. I think I probably won't be able to officially really work in my classroom till about noon, which right now it's 9:10 or 9:06, I should say. And so yeah, so I will check in with you guys later to see how everything going. This one will probably, maybe I'll get a chance to record because there's no students, there's just other people setting up their rooms. But If not, I'll definitely be doing a lot of voiceovers, just because I just want to respect everybody's space, and I definitely don't want to be that annoying person that's recording and talking and doing all this stuff while other people are like working in their space. So alrighty people, well, I will check in with you guys in a little bit. We finally made it into my classroom, and I finally have desks and chairs, but there are also all these other boxes that I'm gonna have to go through. I don't know if those are new curriculum, but I am ready to get started. So one of my first tasks is to kind of just get all of the things that I brought in. I brought in a bunch of my things from home. I have my 2 rainbow cards that have a lot of things in it that I need to kind of go through that I had printed out and laminated for decor. But I'm not sure if I'm going to really use that this year, only because I made some new stuff. But I'm going to go through it and see what I want to keep and what I want to toss out, because one of my goals is to keep this classroom pretty organized and pretty clutter-free, especially since we are sharing space with everyone. We just want to make sure that we don't keep things that we really honestly don't need. And if I haven't used it in a couple of years, I'm probably not going to use it. So I'm just going to go through these and then just make sure that it's all cleaned out. So once I was done putting all of my books and supplies away, it was time to kind of tackle putting up my cursive letters. I'm so grateful that we have this like corkboard strip along our whiteboard at the top, so that just makes it easier for me to put these cursive alphabet letters up. I think they're really cute. I got them from Kristen Greeno, and so she has them all in her teacher drive, and it just looks really vibrant, really bright, and it kind of goes with my pastel colors, which is really cool. And yeah, I just think that they're really nice. And so as you can see me picking out the staples that were left behind by someone else. I don't know if any other teachers do that, but I have to take out all the staples before I start hanging something new and not just kind of covering over them. So yeah, so it's coming along pretty nicely. So as you can see, we have this strip that's continuously going, and it's like right in the middle. So I can keep kind of stapling those, and if you can see, the strip kind of goes all the way across to the end of just my front board, so that'll be really nice for a display. So I'm just going to keep hanging all of these up, and then I'll show you the finished product. So the next thing I wanted to do was put up my character traits posters that I've been using for years, that I've got from Head Over Heels for teaching. Joanne Miller, she is the absolute guru and the best. I got to see her at Get Your Teach On a couple years back, and she did not disappoint. So I love putting these up and then we use them for the year, but it's always hard to pick out the ones that I want to use because I know she puts like 30 up or something like that, and then she rotates them out as they use them. But in the beginning of the year, you always want to think about like what are like the basic ones before they start getting into the more complex ones. So I think I'm going to put them across here, but I don't know. Let me see how I like that. So I ended up switching. I took those off. I just didn't like how they looked, and I wanted to really put my motivational posters up. These I just kind of made on Canva, but I kind of copied them off of someone else's that I kind of seen. Not necessarily like the design, but just like what they had. So I just took some of the song lyrics that they had on theirs, and then I just kind of created it to make it my own with the pastel colors. And then I did add some lyrics that weren't in their pack, and so I just kind of ones that I felt motivated me and that I think would motivate my students. So I'm just gonna put these up, and then I'm gonna figure out where I put my other character trait posters somewhere else around the classroom. So that is it for day one classroom setup. I know it wasn't a lot. It didn't seem like a lot. And I kind of felt like it wasn't a lot either. Just because half of my stuff that still needs to get put up, or things that I need to do, are still at home, and I need to bring those in on Monday. So I'm going to bring that tote in on Monday. I'm going to bring in all of the rest of my things that I need to bring in, so that way I can set up my bulletin boards and just have everything ready to go. At this point, I'm thinking more towards just the organizational piece of it. I'm not thinking about lessons because fortunately, we're only back for one day on Friday, and then we have the weekend. And so so that'll give me time for planning and things like that. I kind of already have the first day planned, but I just need to make sure that I got organizational stuff going on as far as like where the kids are going to put their things, how they're going to put them, where everything is going to kind of go. And so I just need to make sure that I have that down pat and solidified before I do anything else. So I'm just a little overwhelmed with that, but I think that once I bring the rest of my stuff in and I start going through that, like that's really my goal, is to kind of really stay organized and to stay on top of stuff and have the kids be that way as well, and not like everything scattered everywhere in my classroom. So I hope you enjoyed this first day back in my classroom. My official first day back is Tuesday. That's when all staff comes back. But I'm going to be back on Monday for our classroom setup video number 2, so you can kind of see the rest of the stuff that I need to do and put out there, just to kind of get my classroom, like those final touches or whatever, before school starts. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys will like and subscribe this video, and we'll see you in the next one.